think he went to start the show.
The show is starting. I said, shut up for just a second.
You don't have to introduce me. I don't like when you do that. Don't say Jazmin, say hey. I'll say hey myself, okay? Okay, I'll be myself now.
That's my thing. This is not the forum.
I probably should have charged on my Bluetooth.
Guys, we're still being quiet.
Oh. It's like we're in timeout or something.
Oh my gosh. When the show starts, I will say something. You know what? You know what, Hannah? You're right. You're the host of the show now. You introduce it. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
Jazmin, introduce the show.
Let's Die the podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jazmin, aka Jarmagargar, and with us today we have, drum roll please,
Hannah!
Whee!
and my weirdo brother,
Oh.
Bro Beans, aka Bret, who pretty much runs this show. So, what are we talking about today,
Bret,
bro?
say hi. Hi, it's me. I was the host of this show, but not anymore.
It's been a long time since I've been on the show. I had to, take over.
Has it been a long time since you've been on this show?
Yeah, like a couple episodes at least.
We'll find out right now.
It's season 2.
Volume 2. We're a book, baby. You forgot. Well, this is Let's Die, the His versus Hers Guide to the Apocalypse, the podcast. My name's Bret. Rule number 5, pray, ... pray, ... Check this out. It's like they're stuck in a continuous mutation. It's Hannah and Jarmagargar. That's how you do it, Jazmin.
Mine was better. Right now?
Mine...
Yeah, actually, I think Jazmin kind of beat you on that.
Mine was prepared.
I thought we didn't prepare on this show. I thought we just kind of winged it and hope for the best.
I mean, no, that's what you do. That's why I'm a professional. Oh, you're right. You have not been on an episode since our first episode and our first very special after-school special.
You're welcome.
So at this point in the timeline, it's been like 6 weeks since we've heard from you. Over a month.
Yeah.
Oh, Jazmin, where have you been?
Yeah, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah, I was kidnapped by the everyday life cycles.
Did you go into the Shimmer?
The everyday. Yes, I did go.
Ooh, nice segue.
Thank you.
I survived.
We're talking about Annihilation. I thought this was a really good potential apocalyptic scenario to talk about today. It is a movie that's on Netflix. It had a limited release. Me and Jazmin, were you with us? You were with us when we saw it in theaters, right?
Yes, because Rocky and Allison and Jacob.
And people that nobody that listens to this know. I guess Mom knows. Mom, shout out to Rocky and Allison. Let them know. Thanks.
Thanks.
They know Jacob, though. Jacob and Savannah haven't been on yet this season. I'm going to try and fix that soon.
You better.
Yeah. But yeah, Hannah, welcome to the show.
Well, thanks.
So this is a show where we talk about impossible things and how to survive them. Yeah, that.
I've actually listened to a few episodes, so.
Oh, so you're a fan.
Of me?
Yes. Yeah, Jazz is my homegirl.
You know.
You invite the woman to the mall once and suddenly she's your homegirl.
Us girls, we stick together.
Yeah, except Hannah's my friend first, so... Anyway, Annihilation is based on Jeff Vandermeer... Jeff Vandermeer's novel, which I think is called Project X. Don't quote me on that. Natalie Portman is in it. and she's like the female equivalent of Will Smith. She'll probably sell us. Sell us? I mean, save us. I can't talk. And I'm drinking... What am I drinking? Blonde on Blonde Coffee Blonde Ale, courtesy of Parkersburg Brewing Company. Parkersburg Brewing Company. It's beer and good.
We are not sponsored.
We continue to be unsponsored forever. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm on call, so I'm not drinking.
okay,
So.
that's fair. So Hannah, what are you? You're a medical professional. Is that what we're going to call you?
Sure, why not?
So you're probably the smartest person in the room,
Yeah, probably.
in the virtual room that we're inhabiting. But so Annihilation, setting it up. A meteoroid hits like a lighthouse, and the lighthouse somehow doesn't collapse. But beside the point, the effect of said meteoroid is the Shimmer, which is an expanding force field that looks like a big soap bath bubble, like a bath bomb from God, and going inside of it, like you never come back. But Natalie Portman, blah blah blah, she's married to a military dude, and he comes back. But of course, she doesn't know exactly where he was or whatever. But he comes back. He's really very sick, and the military bursts in. And they're like, yo, can you help us figure out what happened to him? You're a cellular biology professor. And, here's a machine gun. Go up in it. So, our experience is me and Jazmin haven't seen it in a long time. I looked up a lot of stuff on it to get reacquainted with it. And then Hannah saw it recently. And Jazmin doesn't remember jack shit. So, Hannah.
That's true. I remember the movie.
What's Natalie Portman's name in the movie?
I don't know, Sarah or some crap like that?
Lena.
Loser. That's a better name than what I said.
See, did you remember that, or did you look that up?
I looked it up.
I remember the plot, and that's what matters.
I don't remember things like that. Like, especially, and in certain movies, I have trouble, like, remembering the names of the main characters. So when they're talking about somebody else, I'm like, who the hell are they talking about?
The husband is a popular actor too, by the way.
Yes, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He plays in Star Wars. He plays Poe Dameron.
He was in that Mother movie with
nerds.
Oh, the hot lady from
yes,
from
Mockingbird, Mockingjay, J-Law.
J-Law.
I like how she's the hot lady from Mocking. Are you drunk? Are you the one drinking right now?
No.
Because it sounds like it.
This is how I am 24/7.
All right, Hannah, you saw it the most recently out of the three of this. What'd you think of the movie?
Honest opinion, it was entertaining, but it didn't really blow my mind, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, okay, so this is coming right off the bat. We watched the other Alex Garland movie, is it Machina or Machina?
Machina.
However you pronounce it. And I thought that was way better. Like, it just, after the movie was done, you're like, oh my God, it just made me think more and more about it. It kind of stuck with me. But I guess Annihilation was entertaining. It was different. It did make you think, but there's a lot of questions, I guess. There's a couple scenes that really, I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, oh, are we allowed to do spoilers?
Yeah.
Spoiler
We don't give a fuck. Spoil all that shit. Darth Vader is Luke's, uncle or something. Continue.
So, I don't know. I was just, because the whole thing when they go into the Shimmer, it's like a refraction of our world. Is basically what it's, the concept of it. And you kind of look at it, is it really an annihilation of our planet? Or was it just this being from a different world they came here to live and they feel like they're improving on our Earth. So it gets kind of twisted, and when you try to really think about it, I don't know if that makes sense.
I didn't see it like that at all. I saw it as whatever it was just so completely alien at the base, like atomic scale, that by the its very nature is to almost destroy everything at its most basest chemical level and then reconstitute it and recombine it into what it needs. I don't know. It was weird.
If I remember correctly, I read an article.
Sound like you're in a shoe.
Now, well, sorry. Yes, I'm that person that lives in a shoe. Okay. Read an article.
That's why I said it.
Right after I watched the movie, and I'm pretty sure, you can't quote me on this because I don't even remember where the article came from, but it was they said that the movie was kind of like a symbolism, maybe not symbolism, but it was kind of mirroring cancer in a way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the one chick had cancer. Yeah. One of the I can't remember what her name was.
It attacking your body, because they talked about cells a whole lot in that movie. So
did anybody else like that it was just a group of like badass lady scientists with machine guns throughout that whole thing?
Me.
It's
and all
like
the men freaking went super crazy and died, but the women were doing okay.
I thought, like I said, Natalie Portman is the female Will Smith, and she will save us from everything. She beat the giant mechanical monster man. Something.
Alien.
Was it even mechanical?
It was weird.
I mean, it was more biological.
That's why I said, like, it's so alien that it's basically took cancer scientists' genes, and that drop of Natalie Portman's blood, like, activated it and gave it its form. It's almost like a being that was birthed into existence, had no prior knowledge, no memories. It's the first of its kind, and it was copying her because it didn't know what else to do. And at some base level, it's kind of like from her also. You know,
Are
it got
aliens at the end.
I'm sorry?
At the end of the movie, I can't remember. Are they both aliens?
Yeah, they're both the Martians from Mars Attacks. They got
No, I'm saying did the original versions of themselves die, and then the other? And then
well, that's the question. The guy, absolutely, he is not the original. Like I'm fairly confident in saying that. But then the question is like, is it Natalie Portman? And I think it is personally.
Then maybe she was just changed by
the Shimmer. And see, we're supposed to be talking about how to survive the Shimmer. But all of our stupid bullshit took up most of the time. So
okay, so here I'll get.
I love queso, Hannah. I love queso.
Queso dip.
Yeah, you said it. Come on,
like the cheese.
That joke is a home run.
I have no idea what you're.
Okay, so Jazmin farted.
What?
What?
Nothing. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
This is going a little crazy. Yeah. Okay, so what about the bear human?
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that on the other side of the break. We got like a minute, and then we got to take a break.
Gosh, you're so lame.
Me,
so
I'm
what do we
lame.
do for a minute?
I don't know. We could all sing "Happy Birthday." Okay, all right. Annihilation. Okay. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
3, 2, 1. Let's go to the break.
And we're back to this totally structured show that makes a lot of sense. Hannah, so they go into the Shimmer and they start realizing very quickly that time is like they're losing time. They've apparently been there for a few days based on what supplies they've had. They're starting to see weird animal hybrids. Like first, I think they see the the deer that has like the flowers and the leaves growing out of its antlers. right? So follow me on this. You see that they fight the alligator, and the alligator's got teeth like a shark, right?
Right.
Right. You see a field full of plant humanoids, right?
Right.
And we see a crying bear, right? This
Crying more like screaming bloody murder.
it's like going.
Oh, the one that mimics the mimic bear.
Yeah.
The mimic bear.
Well, my point is, ladies, that they have stumbled into the world of Pokemon, where friendship rules all. And if their bond had been stronger, they all would have lived. See, the tree deer was a sawsbuck, the sharkagator was a gabite, the plant people were probably bell sprouts, the crying bear was probably a big Cubone, and the lady at the end that turns into Porygon is actually a Ditto. What do you think?
This isn't a Pokemon chat. Save that for the other one, please. The other podcast.
Matters.
I thought we were trying to survive.
Oh, right.
So how would we survive?
Well, obviously, we got to get... first off, don't go into the Shimmer in the first place. Second off, if you're in the Shimmer, standard forestry survival skills take precedent. You know, I mean, you got to find food, kill you a saucebuck, eat it up, ration, filter water, boil water as needed.
Bandages.
Yeah. I mean,
boil water. Okay. Well, so they go into the Shimmer to look for the men.
Right.
So yeah, first off,
men.
Boom, just don't go in there, like you said, because it's an expedition. I'm pretty sure if the Shimmer had taken over the world, I mean, we'd all eventually die.
No, I think we would just change and be weirdos.
The aliens.
Not aliens. Not per se.
Yeah, aliens.
No, I don't know. Maybe you're already an alien. You look like one.
Well, thanks. I'm related to you, so what does that make you?
Yeah, but I was first. I took all the good genes.
Ha ha, hardy har.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway.
Hannah's like really frustrated. She got so quiet. She's so tired of it.
I'm just listening.
Okay,
like I don't.
If your significant other went into the Shimmer, would you go in to save him?
No.
First question. Would you do it?
No.
Nana?
It depends on what my skills are. I mean, there has. I mean. In her case, I mean, honestly, if, I do what I do now, I don't think I'd be of any use to the military, so they probably wouldn't come after me.
They need a medical professional, probably.
I mean, I take pictures. I inject people with radiation and take pictures. I don't really do anything that helpful.
You turn people into the Hulk.
Kind of.
There you go.
So she goes in there to. Well, wait, because he's already out.
Okay, would you turn into a plant person?
Willingly?
That one person does.
No, I think it was just. No, I think it was just happening.
Just gave up.
Yeah, I think it was just happening to her, and she just came to terms with it.
No, she gave in to the Shimmer. She gave into it.
Right, but I don't think she chose to be like, I want to be a plant. Because if we can just choose, then I want to be like a big old, I don't know, dragon. Make me a dragon.
Well,
I want to be a dragon.
The other main scientist, she waited until the very end and wanted to fuse with the alien or whatever. She was consumed by it or some crap like that.
No, I think she. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that was some trippy stuff.
I can see that.
We were talking about the stages of cancer or whatever.
I think it went through it definitely touched upon things like depression and grief and your own mortality, the fact that you mean less than nothing on a cosmic scale, self-destruction.
Well, the thing is, all four of the women that went in basically had nothing to lose when they went in there, because clearly was a suicide mission. So, you know, the one, I think, didn't her daughter die
Yes.
at a really young age? And then the main scientist lady.
Natalie Portman went into this like having already like let her husband go emotionally. So that's what I think was weird about it. Like she wanted to figure out what happened to him and how to save him, but she had already like in her mind had let him go, right? Like maybe not.
She saw him.
Maybe not all the way.
I don't think so, because she really wasn't going out and doing things. And I think...
Well, she did. Didn't she have an affair with that teacher?
Yeah, I think that was before, though.
I think she cheated on him.
Yeah, that was before he left. So it doesn't really touch on whether she continued that.
So do you think she's doing it out of guilt?
She was changing because she started painting their room. If you remember, they made that a huge, like a key point where she was.
Yes, I was paying attention to the paint in the room in the movie about space machine monsters and crying skullbears.
That's how she saw her. That's when she first saw her husband. She was painting the room.
Yeah, he came upstairs.
If we want to go into it, that could be meaning that she was ready to give up and change her life. But then he drags her back in and makes her go.
Well, I'm about ready to give up. Ultimately,
I think that's a solid theory.
Ultimately, I would give up and die.
Ultimately, I think the best way to survive is to... Oh, I had it. Somebody stall for me.
Leave it to the professionals.
No, that's not it.
The military.
I think it's to come to terms with yourself, and to let go of the things around yourself that you can't control.
That's not good.
But of course, with that attitude, I'm basically also giving in and mutating into like a bat dog.
Being absorbed into the Shimmer.
Bring a Pokeball. Gotta catch them all. Catch you a Sharkagator. Learn surf. Turn into a plant.
Do we have time to talk about the bear thing?
Can we?
I don't even want to talk about the bear thing.
Let's talk about the bear thing.
It was the creepiest thing ever.
Yeah, okay, so that was basically the big antagonist, I guess you would say, in the movie, was that bear thing.
We don't like big words.
And
I hated it.
Yeah, keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
It scared the absolute bejesus out of me. And because it first got that first lady, and then they found her. Well, Natalie Portman was the only one that saw her dead body. So then it came back, and like where it ate part of her, it had absorbed her scream and cries for help.
I think it absorbed like parts of her, like totally.
Yeah, if you look at a still picture of it, there's like a skull on, like a human skull embedded in it.
I thought that was already there. I mean, I've seen that.
I mean, I don't know if it was, but it was there. It's weird. It was human.
Did it consume her soul? That is the question.
I don't think souls exist. I don't think that's the question here.
Can I play a clip?
I mean, it might not come through, but you can try. Yeah, I can play a clip. Do you want me to play a clip?
Well, I mean, I got my laptop right here.
Oh, no, that's terrifying. No, I'm seeing a different picture. And you're right. That is fucking horrifying. So if you Google Annihilation Bear, you see some shit. Hannah, how about you send me the clip and I'll play it on my end? That way the microphone can pick it up.
Okay.
Okay. We'll take another super fast break after the cut, baby. All right, we're back. That was fast. We're watching this. It's, there's a Cubone sneaking up on the ladies that are tied to a chair. Is this the right thing, Hannah, that you wanted me to play?
Yes.
This is an audio podcast, yeah.
Everybody imagine this scene in your mind right now.
Yeah, didn't you hear it, though?
The audio is very low on this video.
Oh, there is this thing called volume.
I got the volume maxed, baby doll.
Don't react. I said you might have to skip through it a little bit. But
All right.
fine. Anyway, it was terrifying. So they basically, of course, they were all tied to chairs. Oh, I just ruined it.
Because one of them went crazy.
Yeah, see, and then, is it really the Shimmer that's making them like that? Or it's probably the psychological effects of...
Well, they're also losing days, if you remember. They woke up and it was like...
I feel bad for the audience that has to listen to this mess. Yeah, I'm killing it. It's just not a good...
Nothing more.
It's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
If you want to be our editor for the show and cut something in there, great. We'd love to have you. We pay nothing.
We'll be your
Except
friends.
Smiles.
Yeah, we'll be your friends.
Something like that.
We need friends.
Who wants us to be their friend?
Crazy people?
You get a point.
Crazy people. That's who this show is for. Guys, we need to wrap this up. We need to wrap it up.
Okay,
Fine.
did we answer all your questions?
My questions? It's just the show.
Oh.
Wrap me up in a warm, fluffy tortilla and call it a day.
Look, I got it. How you survive the Shimmer. If you can't beat it, become something different. Isn't that profound? Ha ha ha.
Isn't that what Natalie Portman does?
Yeah. No. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to plug our socials because by now you should know all our socials because you've been loyal listeners this whole time, right? Check the description. All the stuff's there for whatever. I do want to say sorry that we've done so many movies the last, 3 or 4 episodes, and the one after this is going to be about a movie, too. It's just apocalyptic stuff. Oh, hey, if you guys got something that you want us to talk about on the show, send us, a message at, I'll plug a social, LetsDiePod on Twitter. Jarman Gargar, you can find her somewhere. Jazmin, you got anything to plug?
Nope, I don't have a Twitter.
You can just plug, something you're doing right now. I'm really liking, Cheetah Chester. He's great. Yay.
I'm watching Little Women of LA.
All right, watch Little One of LA, whatever that means. Hannah, anything you want the peoples to know?
You totally put me on the spot.
This comes out in when?
Boys drool.
Hang on, when does this come out?
In your dreams.
This comes out in March, the middle of March somewhere. Second week of March, I think.
So happy St. Patrick's Day.
There you go. Go get drunk. Hannah says drink and drive. That's more money in her pocket when she takes you in the hospital.
Out. Get ready for that review later on the next Let's Die.
Okay, I totally don't endorse drinking or driving.
Yes, you do. We heard you say it.
My voice got very deep all of a sudden.
Yeah, you were very stern, very concerned. Excuse me, officer. I never said that. Your Honor.
Your Honor, sir. Honor, officer.
Jazmin.
Anthem's coming out, people. Get ready for that.
Oh.
I will make Bret talk about it. Whether he likes it or not.
If we do something like that, then we're gonna have to play the game a good bit to get a hold. And hopefully, there's something apocalyptic about it because that's the whole premise of this show.
Demo comes out on Friday.
What?
Apocalyptic World. Demo comes out on Friday.
Okay, Jazmin, we're in the past. This episode comes out in March, so that doesn't really help people.
Oh, well.
When does Anthem come out? Jazmin wants to plug Anthem, guys. Google Anthem. But
February 22nd.
BioWare and EA. Support them, please. We love BioWare and want them to continue as a company. Hashtag Mass Effect Andromeda 2, baby. Come at me, bro. Hannah, drink and drive and ride with everyone who does. My name's Bret. That's been it. We're getting out of here. This is off the rails.
Bye.
Bye. Ba-dum bum. Bum bum.
What are we
Hello.
talking about?
What are we talking about? Ooh, baby, I don't know that song.
It made me want to think of, ooh, baby, I love the way.
Way. What are we talking about? I think
you
of
talking
you
about, Willis?
night and day. Hey, baby.
Seriously, yo. I don't remember what we're talking about.
Nobody knows.
I thought it was Annihilation.
Oh, I'm annihilate you.
Ew. Inappropriate.
Sorry. I wasn't even thinking about it that way.
Have you been drinking?
Not yet. I'm about to start.
Do you hear Adam in the background?
Tell him to say something.
Mr. Hitchcock.
He's just kind of... You hear that?
I heard that.
Okay, I'll shut the door. He's playing something online. Oh, there's me.
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear Dozer, and then the heater's kicking on now.
That's okay. You sound better than Savannah.
Rita, stop barking. Stop losing your head off.
Oh, I can tell this is gonna go great. It's chaos.
It's always chaos.
Woo!